Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Because one day, I'm like, hey, listen, I got this on the table, bro. Come hop on.
Yeah.
Theory. When I make it, boy, if one person deserves to be successful, it's him.
Yeah.
That man got to drive like none other.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like, and I don't even feel like I'm at his level. I feel like I'm almost there. Mm-hmm. Where it's like I'm almost to the point where I'm obsessed with becoming who I expect to be.
Mm-hmm.
Theory's like, yo, nigga, I'm getting it. Like I'm gone. Like hey, I'll holler at y'all boys. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it. He got that. It's like he got that hunger.
Yeah.
Mondo, his mind is like
Mondo's in design, right?
Yeah. Mondo, shit. When I saw him, like, I was at DJ House. I seen him like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that's one person I've always said I'm gonna make sure because creativity is a big thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I go through a creative process with something, mm-hmm. I got him in mind for something. Mike Clayton, mm-hmm. got him in mind for something also.
Mm-hmm.
Like, certain people have
Michael Clayton.
Yeah,
like that's a lot of people don't know. Me and him knew each other since like 4th grade. So like, Michael was like, I knew he was gonna be like that person that's gonna be like very creative. Like, he was always like, he was like very intellectual. Like, he's very like, I'm like, bro, like, cause his dad was a pro. He was in the pro and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
legend.
It don't always have to be like that. Like, you always gonna have that kid. Like I told, like, me and my fiance, we talk about it all the time. When we have kids, it's gonna be that one kid. It may go to school, but it's like, Dad, listen, I don't want to work like you and Mom did. Like,
I don't want to do what you. Yeah.
Like, I want to be like in the arts or something. I want to be an investor. I want to create something. I'm like, listen,
how do you own path? Yeah, absolutely, bro. Because with me, I know one day I'm gonna. Not one day. I'm already on the path, but I'm gonna do some great things in life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do some legendary things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna be an icon to somebody somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be some big ass shoes to fill for my for my children. Yeah. Some big ass shoes. Like, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it.
Hold on, continue talking. Let me get the
like for my dreams, I expect to have my own TV network.
Hey.
And this is something that's been on my mind. Like, bro, I have a book that I used to write every day in high school, and that's in that book. Now I have a path that I know I'm going to take in order to get there.
Mm-hmm. What inspired you to have your own network? Because that was something like, don't get me wrong, like I want to do everything,
mm-hmm.
but that's something like I was even like, you know what? That's something I may do one day if I have the help. Like, cause like right now I'm working with someone who, I don't want to put it out there, but she have a great plan, like, and it's the plan that she want. As far as like television, I know it's gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? But that's another industry that's like, because I also focus on sports and music and video games and like technology, like entertainment, like with movies and television. That's like a whole nother industry.
It is.
So what motivates you to have your own network? Because it can happen, bro.
Because
it's going to happen.
Before football, there was writing and acting, which a lot of people don't know that about me.
Mm-hmm.
I was being paid to act in high school while we was in high school. Like stage plays. I used to be in stage plays, and I'll leave school, and I'll go to my go to the practice. Most of the time it was on the weekends, but I go, we'll go do our rehearsals, and then we'll go on tour around Miami or around certain parts of Florida, and just go on tour. But prior to that, I used to go to the Northwest Boys and Girls Club,
for
summer program, and in the summer camp, like at the end of every single year, we had a show. At the end of every single year, and I always ended up being the lead person.
Yeah,
like I always ended up being the lead person. Like 1 year it was everybody had to do like Motown, a Motown performance. Back then I had an afro, so they had somebody. I was playing basketball, and they was putting together the show, and they had somebody. They was doing the Temptations, and I think just about all of us done seen the Temptations movie. Temptations is actually my favorite singing group ever.
Yeah,
I know every song from beginning to end.
Yeah. That was one of them movies that we used to always watch, like traveling. Like the churches, like we'll, like go to like different places, like every summer. So that would be like one of the movies. It was either that.
Every time I come on VH1, tuned in. But like I love the Temptations. I love David Ruffin.
Yeah.
They had this dude. Performing, and he was doing David Ruffin part.
Yeah,
Ain't Too Proud to Beg.
Yeah,
I was like, nah, he ain't doing that right. Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? I just got to talk like I was from New York. Hey son, yo, B his raps. Like it was bad. So I'm like, listen, let me do it. So, I perform as David Ruffin. I'm spinning. I'm all on my knees. Ain't too proud to beg. I'm just going all out. And it was dope. Then when it came for the show, it's like me and all the dudes that was in the group with me. We all in sync. Like it's perfect. The show going perfect. Nigga, I got grown women in the. You know what I'm saying? Up in the crowd, throwing roses and stuff. They couldn't throw draws because there was a whole bunch of kids there. But they throwing roses and they screaming and this and that. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is dope. Like, but it was a different type of release for me. You know what I'm saying? And I fell in love with acting. Like I fell in love with acting. I've been a writer my whole life. I've always been a writer. Shit, my mom a writer. She just wrote a book called Power Mom. The book is called Power Mom.
It's out right now?
Yeah, it's out right now. My mom's name is Katrina Hudson. She co-wrote it with a lady named Sherry Walton.
Man, shout out to your mama, man. I remember she one of the nicest moms. Like I remember at Pace, like she was just like nice, real like.
Yeah, my mom is very.
It's called what? Power Moms.
Power Moms. Yeah, she so she something that she's talked to me about for years, and she finally got into it.
Where you could find the book at?
Oh Lord, she got on the link. I'm gonna have to go to my Facebook. I reposted it on my Facebook, which I think she got her own little personal link, as opposed to using like a entity.
Okay.
To put the book out, but
I see it right here.
Yeah, that's her right there.
Man, that's your twin, dog.
Everybody say that.
Your twin, dog.
Yeah, it's my baby. Love
Power Moms. Yeah, go to powermomsbook.com and get you a copy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so my mom, she just wrote a book. So, the writing has always been there. Like it's always been in me. Like, writing. And also music. I used to write music. Well, I used to. We used to.
Yeah, man.
I remember we did the cipher. But like music is in me also. Like my whole family has done music. My mom was supposed to get signed as a singer years ago, but she ain't want to sign to Uncle Luke. So
why she ain't want to sign to Uncle Luke?
I don't know.
Was it because of
I ain't asked? I don't know. I was like
Luke Records.
Yeah, so she ain't wanna do that. My uncle is a well-known DJ. The older generation know him. He go by Benji the Mad Bummer.
Yeah.
So he used to be on Hot 105 and things of that nature. My my grandmother on my dad's side, my grandmother and my grandfather, they were both singers. I have cousins that play instruments, that taught themselves how to play instruments. Yeah. My cousin that, Lil Ben, he went by Benzo. He used to do karaoke night. He used to run a karaoke night at Cafe Iguanas. When he was alive. Yeah. I think on Wednesdays. So, my family always been creative. A lot of singers. Definitely had some writers.
That's like my family. Like my family. Like my uncle, Casey and the Sunshine Band, he passed away a long time ago. His name was Robert Johnson. They had like a special on TV One. My mom was telling me like, and then I have an uncle, Cecil Johnson. He used to play for Tampa Bay Buccaneers back then.
Oh yeah, I heard of him.
So to get back to what we were talking about earlier, my family, the Mario, my nephew.
Yeah. Shout out to Mario, proud of you, boy.
That boy 21 think he really out here, man. But I'm proud of him though. But
love the Mario.
He I always tell him like, cause we had my great grandparents used to own the whole 7th Ave. Like my granddad would talk about it all the time. And I was telling him like, at one point our family had a lot of money. Like they was millionaires too. They like my mom would just tell me like, she used to see like Ric Flair and Anita Baker and all them all the time and stuff like that. They should come by the house. Man.
Anita Baker.
So I'm like,
beautiful voice.
Yeah, man. That's another like motivation. Like I'm like, our family was there. Stuff happens. Shit hit the fan or whatever. But I'm like, once we get to that point, we gotta keep it there. We gotta grow for the future.
Listen. Once you get to that point, keep going. And it's for anybody that's listening. Any obstacles, any doors, anything that's in your way, kick it down, jump over it, get around it, dig through it, whatever it is. Get through it. Kick the door open. Once it's open, you stay there. You bring everybody else in with you. Don't get successful and then isolate yourself. Right? One of the
Beyonce.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
One of the 48 Laws of Power says...
I want to read that book.
That's one of the books that...
I heard it's a good book.
Yes. Yeah. That's one of the books... That's one of the books that helped shape me to the person I am today. This is why people don't hear from me often. But it says that never isolate yourself. Isolation is dangerous. And I think that was something that I was weak at. Because I used to always isolate myself. Do not isolate yourself from everyone else once you do become successful. Because you need someone, you need people that's going to keep your mind on the real purpose of you being what you want to become. You need to you need people that's going to keep you on track. Like everybody thinks Jay-Z is just so isolated from the world. But you got Tata, you got Pekkas, you got Emery, you got Biggs there. Like
all them boys you grew up with.
Yeah. And, me and my crew, we move like Rockefeller. You don't hear nothing about me. You don't hear anything about Glenn. You don't hear anything about Marvin. Glenn is
Glenn doing a lot.
Bruh, Glenn is the one that keeps, keep me in contact with everybody else. While I'm out of town or while I'm doing this and that and whatever. He's like, hey, yo, I spoke to such and such. They said, what's up? Should I give him your number? If you ask Glenn for my number, he ain't gonna give it to you. None of them. Like they not gonna give you my number. They gonna call me like, hey, listen, such and such won't. All right, cool. Let me holler at them. But like we tight knit. Like isolation is where I was weak at. That's where my boy's strong at. So they always keep me in the loop of everything that's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Marvin and Glenn keep my head on straight. Like if I'm tripping, they be like, yo, nigga, you need to tighten up. Like, fuck you got going on. Get your mind right. But we need that. Everybody needs that. Don't get successful and isolate yourself. Do not I know someone that did it, and it was bad for them. Like it was bad for them.